Ermenegildo Zegna.
You only have one chance to make a powerful first impression. Make it count. Make it Zegna. Hi, everybody. I'm Pat O'Brien from Access Hollywood, and I am proud to be here in one of the most exclusive clothing stores in the world, Ermenegildo Zegna on Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills, California, where Hollywood meets fashion. What makes the world's most influential men demand access to the prestige of this global brand? The answer is simple: the power of Zegna. The power of Zegna is apparent in its impeccable custom tailoring, natural fabrics, masculine cut, and industry-leading contemporary image. The Zegna family has been dressing social and cultural icons for nearly a century. It all began in a small mountain village in Trevero, Italy, with one man's vision.
My grandfather started to work with my grandfather when he was 18. And at the beginning it was basically fabrics and nothing else.
Ermenegildo Zegna spared no expense in his quest for quality.
He simply wanted to become the #1 in quality weavers in the world.
Ermenegildo Zegna's visionary approach to branding put Italy on the international textile map forever. With his two sons, Aldo and Angelo, he took over the family business in the 1960s. They took this fashion empire to a whole new level.
My father and my uncle started to develop the first ready-to-wear.
After decades of creating some of the finest fabric in the world, it was a natural progression for Zegna to begin designing men's suits. As the demand for Zegna style grew, they added shirts, ties, and much more to the collection.
Each of us have been given an equal opportunity, to do what we're good at.
In the last 50 years, Ermenegildo Zegna has become a leading figure in the men's tailored clothing industry. But if you think you know Zegna, think again. Today, new luxury and performance fabrics are emerging from Ermenegildo Zegna's premier design group. The opening of the Zegna Sport line was so successful that the city of Beverly Hills actually closed down the world-renowned Rodeo Drive for the Zegna game.
It's really cool. They closed down the street for a great cause. I'm excited.
It was definitely an exciting night right here on Rodeo Drive.
I know the actors are going to have fun.
And see why Yankees manager Joe Torre likes the look of Ermenegildo Zegna.
This man knows how to dress.
Joe Torre thinks I look hot. You gotta love life.
The much-anticipated Zegna line marks another high point in a long list of Ermenegildo Zegna's innovations, blending quality, style, and performance. The introduction of Zegna style to young urban professionals will forever change the face of men's ready-to-wear.
I think that what is good in a family business is that we all are very passionate. We love what we do and we love what Zegna means.
The power of Zegna is so strong that it's enough to get the Today Show team out in force.
Matt Lauer and I went shopping together. We had a date. We went shopping.
Yeah, you know, it's like boys. What we do is every once in a while we get together, we shop in an afternoon, pick out some suits, then we go have lunch and a pedicure, and, you know, just call it a day.
Ermenegildo Zegna does not follow changes in the men's tailoring industry, but rather enjoys a leadership role on the vanguard of men's fashion. It's all part of the growing legend of Zegna. And just like their grandfather, this next generation has got big plans and high expectations.
My generation decided to give value to what grandfather did.
Their vision is not just limited to the clothing industry. It includes their grandfather's philanthropic philosophy. Ermenegildo Zegna always had a strong sense of corporate responsibility. The Zegna family has been giving back to the community for over 50 years. Before the modern environmental movement was even born, Ermenegildo Zegna undertook numerous projects to reforest and beautify the Italian landscape.
Zegna is about nature, Zegna is about quality of life, is about excellence, is about Italian lifestyle and beautiful things.
Today, the Zegna family has expanded that philosophy into an international commitment that includes their sponsorship of the Environmental Media Awards, a partnership with the American Oceans Campaign, and much more. Celebrities and environmentalists alike are inspired by Zegna's global vision.
We're very grateful to Zegna for their sponsorship of this event, and it's so clear that their kind of leadership and and the sense of responsibility that they show towards their environment is of great aid to us all.
They are an amazing family to be around, and they're just very inspiring.
Thank you very much for this award. I'd especially like to thank Power Of Zegna and the entire Zegna family for their ongoing environmental effort, which is unparalleled by any other men's clothing companies.
I think Zegna is wonderful. They walk the walk.
Business and environmental concerns can work together, and I think that's what they show.
I love their environmental record, and I love their generosity, their spirit.
We are truly an international company with no boundaries and no borders. Zegna has a presence, and with that, a responsibility.
Richard Cohen, thank you for your support for our country as well as for this campaign.
Fantastic. Keep up the great work.
This combination of philanthropic business philosophy and fine quality garments is so highly regarded that Ermenegildo Zegna has come to epitomize the look and attitude of today's international male.
When a man wears Zegna's suit, it really means that he's arrived. I think there's a certain level of quality, of workmanship, of fabric, of status, but just there's something about the garment. When you put it on, you feel great in it.
Just take a look around at who's wearing Zegna. They won't be hard to spot because these are the men that every man wants to be. From Hollywood's leading men to legendary sports figures, Ermenegildo Zegna is the first choice for serious business and casual outings anywhere that image counts.
I'd walk down the street and I'd kind of window shop, and I'd always look at certain things and say, wow, that's handsome, or wow, that's elegant, or wow, that's beautiful. And I was amazed at how many times I'd walk in the store and say, who makes that? And they'd say, Zegna.
Influential businessmen feel relaxed and self-assured in Ermenegildo Zegna's fine tailored suits. Icons in the sports world wear Zegna's sport line and comfortable yet stylish suits.
I wear their clothes on my Inside the NFL for HBO. They're a class company.
Talk about building a legacy. Every Monday night in the fall, Ermenegildo Zegna is seen before millions of viewers on the ratings blockbuster ABC's Monday Night Football. And Hollywood, they can't seem to get enough of Zegna. From Nicolas Cage to Will Smith to Al Pacino, Zegna has been the suit for Hollywood's elite.
Here, try this Zegna on 5th. Ask for Rick.
It's an unbelievable thing. Wearing this suit actually makes me feel like a better person.
In the movies, at the awards, or behind the scenes, industry leaders begin by wearing Ermenegildo Zegna. Zegna built a relationship with Adrian Brody, a rising star at the time, and signed him up to be the new face of Zegna.
They've become familiar with me because of everything that has happened.
But before he won the Academy Award, Adrian Brody was already wearing Ermenegildo Zegna. As great men cross the line from promising to prize winning, the Power Of Zegna propels them forward.
And the Oscar goes to Adrian Brody.
I bet they didn't tell you that was in the gift bag. I've never felt this much love and encouragement from my peers and from people I admire and from complete strangers. And it means a great deal to me. And this has been an amazing, amazing journey. And God bless you guys. I love you.
There really is no other men's fashion house in the world that can offer Ermenegildo Zegna's unique combination of Italian heritage, global responsibility, and leading-edge international fashion. Zegna is more than just the clothes on your back. It's the power behind the power.
We need more companies like Zegna.
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 Zegna. Zegna. Zegna. Zegna. Zegna.
Ermenegildo Zegna. I like saying the whole thing. I'm so proud that I actually can say it.
Zegna, a symbol of power, a name of pride.
Bye-bye.